All right, all right. We're back for another episode of my thought of the day. So it's Tuesday. It's 4:20, y'all. 4:20 all day, all day, all day. But that's not what we're talking about. Sorry, I'm just looking down at my notes real quick. I got them on my phone, and I'm gonna open this up. So we got a few things we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about shit at West Point, the type of shit that's weakening our army. We're going to talk about Ron Paul thinking Fauci should be thrown out of like he should be fired. Pollard caves to big tech censorship, and James O'Keefe is suing Twitter for defamation. That's the news we're going to go over today. But anyways, this is that time where I'm saying, please, only you can help us beat that censorship machine. We're going to be going over some censorship stuff. So please share, subscribe, leave a review, do all those things that you do to boost us up in those algorithms on all these platforms, on your preferred platform. But the best place is directly to our website at www.thatsomepoint.squarespace.com, where you get everything. It's like that you have access to our entire library there. And you can even you join the email list. You can watch all the free content, or you can become a member and enjoy the members only content, because that's the only way we're going to survive, is by building our own platform. And we're only going to build our own platform with you, Inglorious Bastards and magnificent bitches. So with that being said, consider going to the merch store and getting your make speech free again shirt. Merch store helps us too. All helps keep the lights on. But anyway, let's get into this first article. So 8 cadets at West Point expelled for cheating, over 50 set back a year. If you got caught cheating, why did you get set back a year? You should have all been fired. These are not the people I want leading my army. But anyway, this is USA Today, Washington. West Point officials have expelled 8 cadets and require more than 50 others to repeat a year of instruction after the most extensive cheating scandal in more than 40 years at the Army's renowned academy, with a reputation for moral rectitude. Yeah, if you shouldn't have them compete. That's just ridiculous. The academy also halted a program that allowed students violating the school's vaunted honor code to stay at West Point by admitting fault and accepting punishment, the academy announced Friday. Most of the cadets caught in cheating in May had enrolled in the program known as the willful admission process. A review of the program found that it failed to meet its goal of increasing self-reporting and decreasing toleration. Its end means expulsion will be a potential punishment for any honor violation. Yeah, so why did the fucking 50 of them? So West Point accuses more than 70 cadets of cheating in the worst academic scandal in nearly 45 years. That is ridiculous. Start the day smarter. Get all the news you need in the inbox each morning. The tenets of honorable living remain immutable, and the outcomes of our leadership development system remain the same. To graduate Army officers that live honorably, lead honorable lives, and demonstrate excellence, Lieutenant General Darrell A. Williams, the superintendent of West Point, said in a statement. West Point must be the gold standard for developing Army officers. We demand nothing less than impeccable character from our graduates. I don't really think so. Some people that come through West Point are fucking shitbags. They just are. It's what it is. Some of the best officers were prior enlisted. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were some good officers that came out of West Point too. Of the 73 cadets accused of cheating, 6 resigned during the investigation. 4 cadets were acquitted by a board of their peers, and 2 cases were dropped due to insufficient evidence. Among the 61 cadets found guilty of cheating, 51 were turned back 1 full year, and 2 were turned back 6 months. 8 were expelled, 5 of whom were ordered the chance to enlist in the Army and reapply at West Point. Offered the chance to enlist. You can't be an officer, but you can go be a fucking grunt. Here's your rifle. There's the war zone. USA Today reported in December that instructors determined that 72 plebs or first-year cadets and 1-yearling or second-year cadet had cheated on a calculus final exam in May 2020. Those cadets all made the same error on a portion of the exam. The exam was administered remotely because of the COVID-19. They all made the same error. Wow. West Point cheating scandal involved mostly athletes, including football players on the Liberty Bowl team. Oh, their fucking football team. High school drama, college drama, it's all the same. Cadets who remain at West Point will be on probation for the remainder of their time at the academy. And all 52 of the 73 cadets accused of cheating on the calculus in May were athletes, many of them on the... You already just said that, according to the figures released. Yeah, whatever, you already just fucking said that. You don't need to repeat yourself. The consequences for the cadets are serious. No, they're not. They all should be expelled. But they're not gonna because it's the fucking football team. College ain't going to get rid of their college football team. I heard horror stories, like they let those guys get all big, beefy, and then they give them a ridiculously short, unhealthy amount of time to drop all that weight to meet weight before they graduate. It's fucking ridiculous. The consequences for the cadets are serious, but most of them have a second chance to prove themselves and serve the nation, and we can't ask for more than that. I mean, the list to get the fuck out thing, I that's actually a pretty, like, you can serve, but you're going to go from the bottom up. That's the best punishment, I think. Because, I mean, people can learn to improve themselves. So, I mean, I do agree with that. Okay, serious. But most of them have a second chance to prove themselves and serve the nation, and we can't ask for more than that, said Tim Backen, at West Point history professor. It's the right place to start in building trust and developing honor for the benefit of the country in the future. The cheating scandal was the worst since 1976, when 153 cadets were caught cheating on a mechanical engineering exam. The incident resulted in reforms at West Point that cracked down on hazing and moved the academy from a model that emphasized attrition towards one that develops leadership qualities in cadets. Carved. I mean, it should still emphasize attrition. Like, if you can't cut it in the Army, you can't cut it in the Army. We're not here to, like, be respectful and respect people's feelings and shit like that. We're here to destroy our fucking enemies in combat. Carved in the stone mountain at school, the Academy's honor code states a cadet will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do. I mean, that is actually a good creed. And this is where the article is. And there's a Microsoft poll. And we're not interested in any of that. But yeah, this is the type of garbage that makes the Army, like, less effective. It really is. Some of those people are going to allow to become officers when they should be able, they should have to move from the bottom up now. And they're going to be the shitbag officers that raise shitbag soldiers. Just fucking saying. All right, moving right along, we're going to talk about fucking free speech because this right here, this is utter garbage. Parler has joined the Borg, and it has bowed completely to big tech censorship. A fucking once bastion of free speech has fallen to tactics. When they were bullied, they weren't even the problem. Facebook and Twitter were what they were accused of, and it's sad that they bowed to capitulate just to get back. I would have fought. I would have done it. I would have done it on my own. But if you want to help free speech again, go to that merch store, get your make speech free again shirt. Support us down here, or like, subscribe, and whatnot. Go to the website. But let's get into this fucking article right here because it really is the meat and potatoes of this entire thing. So Apple reinstates Parler, social media company, says app to return to iPhones next week. Parler says it will make a comeback, Apple, next week. Popular with conservatives, the social media app was booted from iPhones and Android device during January 6th attack on the Capitol. Two lawmakers said unlikely. Utah and Republican Ken Buck, Colorado, recently sent a letter to Apple asking for Parler to be reinstated to Apple Store. Start the day smarter, get all your news you need, whatever. That's why you... Like, I don't put fucking little in things in your writing and make your shit all harder to read, because then I'm never going to come back to your damn thing. Today we received a response. Buck tweeted Monday, Parler will be reinstated on Apple Store. Huge win for free speech. Yeah, right. That's because they said they were going to submit to the new app, like the new rules. The letter received from the Apple lobbyist said that substantial conversations with Parler in an effort to bring the Parler app into compliance and pledges by Parler to make significant changes to how it moderates content led to last week's. It's not a fucking huge win for free speech when you can capitulate to the fucking the bullshit. It's just not. This is fucking garbage, and these two fucking Republican senators, they should be I'm not even gonna say it. They should be tarred and feathered. The pledges by Parler to make significant changes to how it moderates content led to last week's decision to readmit Parler when it submits its new app. Capitulating to the fucking it's not a win for capitulating to the anti-free speech rules. It's not a win for free speech, you fucking idiot. Parler has and will always be free and open. No, it's not if you capitulated to the fucking big tech bullshit. Open forum where users could engage in the free exchange of ideas in the full spirit of the First Amendment of the United States, Tim Beckler said in a statement. We have worked to put it in place systems that will better detect unlawful speech and allow users to filter content undesirable to them while maintaining a strict prohibition against content moderation based on viewpoint. Yeah, not if you're capitulating to Apple and Google's new shit. New rules, and you already said you were. Violent chat that prompted Apple and Google to yank Parler from the app stores, then Amazon, which has hosted Parler's site, pulled big tech's action censorship. In Monday's letter, Apple said it pulled Parler from the App Store in January over its refusal to take down posts that encourage violence, integrated various ethnic groups, races, religions, glorified Nazism, and called for the violence against specific people. It did not do any of that. That was Twitter and Facebook. It was been proven. Apple said it stands by that decision. The company declined to comment. Facebook braces for Chauvin verdict. That's different shit. Stop adding extra shit inside your story. That just, it takes me away and it makes it harder to fucking follow. Parler was used by supporters of former Donald Trump to play in the corner. No, it was not. It was not. Those organizational efforts happened on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter and fucking Facebook. Parler user supporter of our plan. Oh my God. Parler has remained available on Android, but it's not distributed by Google Play. The Android app is also available on Parler's website. As we stated in January, Parler is welcome back to the Play Store once it submits an app that compliance with their policies. Google statement. Parler has not yet submitted an update version of the Android app to Google Play. Post the break. Apple's rules will still appear on the web version of Parler and on Android. Parler relaunched in February. So you half capitulated, but that's fucking stupid. Parler relaunched in February with Meckler at the helm. The company's previous CEO, John Match, sort of like that. Apple CEO Tim Cook said this month, we hope to see Parler back in the App Store. We work to get hard. At the time, Meckler told, yes, you're going to eventually fucking bring it over to get it back in the Google App Store. And it's just, you sold out, bro. Meckler, you're a piece of shit. At the time, Meckler told Fox News that many changes were required to reinstate Parler. He changed, tweak, flag illegal content. He said it was independently proven that Parler was responsible. It was not proven. That was fucking Facebook and Twitter. Parler does not have the coordination capabilities. Facebook and Twitter do, and it was shown. It was proven. And the vast majority of planning for took place elsewhere. I am pleased that Apple agrees with us that more social media platforms are better than less. Oh my God, this is fucking ridiculous. So they just capitulated to fucking cancel culture. And they caved down to big tech, and they added the big tech censorship thing. And it's utter and complete garbage. If you don't cave, you're going to get attacked, just like that new Christian, the one that just got launched. I don't even remember its name. So that's not my thing, but it is what it is. Like the Facebook and Twitter organized. They were those riots. The Capitol riot was organized on Facebook and Twitter, not Parler. Parler was booted out. A far leftist dude came in, said that fucking Twitter was part of agreed that an independent study said fucking Parler was a part of that shit, and then capitulated and used that to convince the entire company that it was okay to capitulate to big tech censorship, while still calling it a fucking bastion of free speech. When you fucking cave to big tech censorship policies, you're not a bastion of free speech anymore. You're a totalitarian, fascist piece of Nazi scum. You are. You are the fascist, authoritarian trash that is big tech. Your censorship of fucking speech is egregious, and I hope you get arrested, trialed for treason, and executed.